afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at all over the world. And whenever you are catching this, whether you are catching this live, whether you're catching this on the replay, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Healing Waters broadcast. I am so happy that you are here. And today I am wanting to do something a little different. So for those of you that tune in on a weekly basis to catch the Healing Waters broadcast, thank you so much. I love being able to share my life with you, to add value to you, to have real live conversations. I always say on this broadcast, we are raw, real, and relevant. So for those of you that do not know me, I am your host, Marie Kennedy Groves, and I'm a mom of two. I'm a glam mom to an amazing 5-year-old grandson. I am an entrepreneurial spirit. I have multiple businesses that keep me very, very busy and make me live an extremely full life. But I love it all. I love everything I do. Is every day without challenge? Oh, absolutely not. I face challenges every single day. But at the end of the day, when I go to lay my head on my pillow and I think back through my day, there's not one thing at this point that I want to give up, because I do enjoy everything I'm involved in. I do reserve the right to change my mind on those things, should there come a time down the road when I feel like it no longer serves me. But every single day, I wake up with purpose on my back. I believe that abundance is available for everyone. The money's already been printed. You just have to go get yours. And abundance does not just mean money. I believe an abundant life is available for everyone. Outside of finances, I'm talking about abundance in your spirit, peace, joy, pure joy, having joy for no reason at all. Just no particular reason, but you possess joy. That's an abundant life to me. Having peace in my life and not chaos and confusion, that's an abundant life to me. And that's available to everyone. We just have to grab it. I believe in intentions, being intentional. I'm an intentions setter. I believe that words are powerful. Intentions are powerful. I am a goal digger. I go after goals. I go after my intentions. I put actions to everything that I don't just dream about, but that I have all the intentions in the world of doing. I do all of this powered by God. And let me tell you, I love my life. My life hasn't always been glamorous and amazing. Trust me when I tell you, I have been a single mom for over 10 years. And if you go back and listen to prior broadcasts from a couple of years ago, I talked a lot about the single mom status and tapping into that single mom that's frustrated and exhausted and not knowing where to turn. I've been there. I've lived literally paycheck to paycheck. I know what it is to walk into the grocery store with $75 to my name for groceries for the week for the three of us, and with a calculator in hand and having to calculate out everything I put in my cart because I did not have money to pay for more than $75. I've been there. I have been at the bottom, but let me tell you what, I have chosen not to stay there. And every day of my life, I am climbing out and determining I will never go back. I always tell people I'm building back differently than I ever have before. And I'm so excited about that. And you know what? I value the lessons I learned when I was at the bottom, when I didn't know what I was going to do, excuse me, to pay the bills. When I didn't know how I was going to make it through. I chose to have hope. I chose every day of my life to remember that this was only a season. I would not be here forever. I set intentions. I set intentions. And I focused on where I was going and how I was going to get there. And that's where I chose to give my energy to, not to waller in self-pity, not to sit in the muck and the mire of the position I was in, because that was only going to bring more of that. No, I chose to set my intentions every single day. I chose to focus on, you know what? I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I always, those that are close to me have heard me say this. And you know what? I have this on a sticky note on my computer. And it says this comeback is personal. It's an apology to myself. And I read that note that I wrote down and stuck to my computer every single day of my life. This comeback is personal. It's an apology to myself. I should have never allowed myself to get into the situation and the circumstances that I have been in. But I could sit here and tell you a multitude of reasons why I was there, but I don't really think that's necessary. I'm just going to tell you that I wasn't the person I am today. I allowed people to walk all over me. I'm a recovered people pleaser. I allowed so many things into my life that I should have never allowed in. And there comes a point in time when you draw that line in the sand and say, no more. I'm going to make sure that my kids are okay, that they are no longer living in this. I'm going to make sure I'm okay. And sometimes you find yourself all the way at the bottom, digging your way back up, digging your way back out. But let me tell you this. Let me encourage you on this thing. It's never too late to start over. It's never, ever, ever, ever too late to start over. It's never too late to start a new career. It's never too late to dream a new dream, to set a new intention, to say, you know what? I'm going to go get help. I can't do this by myself anymore. I need help to get out of here. It's never too late. And I want you to know that. I want you to believe that. You're not too old. You're not too young. You don't have too many kids. It's okay to start over. It's okay to say, this is no longer working for me. I've got to do something different with my life, with how I govern myself. I've got to do something different. So today I thought that I would let you into a little bit of a personal background of my life. On this broadcast, I'm, like I shared, I'm very real and relevant. I share a lot of stories with you, but I thought today I'm going to let you in through a small window into a deeper dive of me and my family and our crazy lives. So we're going to take a short commercial break. And then when we come back, I'm going to share just a story with you of some things that I'm passionate about. I'm going to share pictures with you of our weekend, this past weekend, just so that you can see that I am real. My family is near and dear to me. I love creating amazing life experiences. And I'm going to let you see behind the curtain a little bit of my life this past weekend with my family. And I pray that this will encourage you to set intentions and being present with your family and going and creating amazing life experiences, no matter how big or small they are. It could be a picnic in the park. It doesn't matter. But set the intention and go do it. Okay, when we come back, I'm going to give you a quick glimpse into my family's weekend.
The best things in life are the people we love, the places we've been, and the memories we've made along the way. Don't let your pelvic health get in the way of your life. The Pelvic Floor Store, your resource for personal health.
And we are back. Okay, so I told you that I love creating amazing life experiences. So this past weekend was on my bucket list of being able to take my family to the mountains to go snow tubing. My grandson loves to go sledding. We live in North Carolina, so we don't get much snow here at all. But in the mountains of North Carolina, they have this winter, they have been just getting tons and tons and tons of snow. So about a month ago, I booked an Airbnb that I found online of this beautiful house up in the North Carolina mountains. And I set the intention that all of us as a family were going to go up there and enjoy the weekend together snow tubing. Well, we, left to go up there, and last week was crazy warm. Don't know what happened because it has been so cold here. But it suddenly was so warm. And so when we got up there, come to find out, they had closed the snow tubing hills because of how warm it had been. So we could have sat there and all weekend long and just said, oh my gosh, this is the worst weekend ever. I cannot believe came up here to snow tube and now we can't even go snow tubing. Nope, I am not that person. I looked at my family and I said, okay, well, let's Google and let's see what else there is to do up in this area. And let's just find something else to go do. So one of the things that had come up that we started doing some research around and everybody started getting very excited about was going out on ATVs. And up in the mountains, there's all these trails, and of course the snow had been melting, so it was ridiculously muddy, but that can be half the fun, I found out. So we determined that that's what we were going to do. So we set up a reservation. All of us go ATVing. My friends, we had a blast. I'm sharing the pictures with you so that you can see just a glimpse of my crazy little family and how much fun that we had. Oh my gosh, when I tell you we were covered in mud, by the time we got finished, we were covered in mud. We laughed. We had the best time. It was so much fun. None of us had ever done that before, quite that way. And we had so much fun. You know what? We spent the weekend playing games at our house that we had rented. We had the fireplace going. I made amazing food all weekend long. We ate, we laughed, we told stories, we relaxed. We played games. We just had amazing family time. And I said to my kids, because they're young adults at this point, and they have their lives going on. Now that they are grown, I have set out on some business ventures that I have put a lot of my business venture ideas on the back burner while I was raising my kids, because I was trying to be very focused and there for them. But once they were grown, I said, okay, all right, Marie, it is your time. It is your time to expand out on what you want to do. So I've been doing that. And if any of you know anything about building businesses, it is grueling. It is hard. It's challenging. Challenges every fiber in your being. And that's the stage I'm in right now, is in this growth stage. I have multiple businesses, and it's demanding everything I have. So while my kids are living their lives, it's been an adjustment for them as well, because mom's not as available as what I have always been. I also have an amazing man in my life now that is helping me, we're together, and my kids are witnessing someone helping mom, protecting mom, looking out for mom. That's different. Our lives are changing, they're evolving. And I don't know how many of you that maybe have been single moms or dads, and maybe you're in the same stage of life that I am in, where maybe you found someone and you're doing life together, and it's so different for your kids. I told my adult kids this weekend, guys, I know this year is going to be full of more changes. I know we've had a lot of changes already in our family, but I know this year is even going to bring more change. And I want to tell you that as a family, let's go ahead and make a pact right now that we are going to set the intention on coming together as a family at least a couple of times a year, where we can get away from our normal lives and we can come together, spend time, laugh, play, just family time. Because that's what keeps us connected. So my encouragement to you today is, wherever you're at in your stage of life with your family, set the intention to come together periodically, to connect, to laugh, to play. I understand that life can pull you in a million different directions. Set the intention. Make the plans to come together as a family, to experience new things, to challenge yourselves, to go on adventures together. Make memories that will last a lifetime, because that's what we did this past weekend. I hope I have encouraged you today to do something new and exciting with your family. If you would like to connect with me, you can connect with me on Facebook. Just find me as Marie Groves. You can also find me on Instagram at world_changer, the number 4 life. Or you can email me at mariegroves@healingwaters.info. Thank you so much for allowing me to just show you a little glimpse of my weekend, and allow you to see behind the scenes a little bit. I know you hear me talk about my kids all the time. You hear me talk about my grandson. You hear me talk about my relationship. You hear me talk about life. But I know pictures sometimes are worth 1,000 words. So have a wonderful day wherever you are at. And we will see you next week, Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hit the subscribe button and never miss an episode. And remember, my friends, you were born to thrive, not just survive. Bye.